Hi friends, welcome to my channel. This is Ashok here. Today we are going to Puri Jagannath Swami Temple. We have started our journey. I and my mother are going. She's here.
Hi.
So I'll speak to you right after we reach. We have just reached the Puri bus station. It's on the right hand side. This is the Puri bus station. All the buses from Bhubaneswar and various other parts of the country reach here. This is Malati Pattupur railway station. It is just opposite the bus stop. We have reached Puri parking. We have kept our car in the parking. Now we'll take a bus to Jagannath Temple. There is a small little lake here. And even this has been dirtied by people. So once you keep your car in the parking, you can take a bus to the Jagannath Temple. We have boarded the bus. So they have taken 10 rupees per ticket, 20 rupees for the both of us. I will show you after we reach there. The bus has dropped us here. Now we have to walk to the temple there. Puri is around 67 kilometers from Bhubaneswar. You have to take a vehicle or you can take a bus. There are lots of buses running from Bhubaneswar to Puri. You can take that and reach here. They usually drop you off near the parking. From there you can take another bus which charges around 10 rupees per person. You can take that to the temple. But then the buses also drop you off at a distance of around half a kilometer from the temple, from where you have to walk. You can see all the shops here. These shops are en route to the temple from where the bus drops you off. To make this a safe walking space for the pilgrims, the government has blocked the roads for 4-wheelers and big vehicles. So you can see only 2-wheelers here. You'll see a lot of e-rickshaws. Also you'll see a lot of cycle rickshaws which are being cycled manually by the people. You can see there are several shops. They are selling kumkum here. They are selling the famous sweet Jagannath Prasad there. This is the famous sweet, and you can see a dog here. Take care to negotiate the prices a lot here in these shops. They tend to quote a very high price in the beginning, but then after negotiations they'll reduce the price by a bit. You can see that there is a large crowd today. It's usually very crowdy in Puri, whichever day you choose, be it a working day or a holiday. Definitely during holidays the crowd is even higher, so you should pick and choose your days that you come here carefully. There are also wooden craftworks available here, small dolls and toys and decorative items that are made with wood. Also you can buy a lot of sandalwood products. Let me tell you some things about the Jagannath temple now. Jagannath, which gave its name to the English term Juggernaut, it is made of wood and is ceremoniously replaced every 12 to 19 years by an exact replica. The temple is sacred to all Hindus, especially those of the Vaishnava traditions. It is one of the Char Dhams as well. We have reached close to the temple. You can see its silhouette on the setting sun. The temple complex is spread over 4 lakh square feet and has 4 main gates, one in every direction, north, south, east, west. It is also surrounded by a high wall on all directions, about 20 feet tall, which encloses several smaller temples and shrines within the complex. This is the Sri Jagannath Temple office. These wooden partitions are created for the pilgrims to go to the temple in a single file. We leave our footwear a little ahead and then walk barefoot through this queue. We have actually come to Puri Jagannath Temple a lot of times, several times, but always in the morning. This is the first time we have come in the evening. We wanted to experience how it looks, how it feels in the evening sun. We are at the Jagannath Temple, Jagannath Swami Temple. Inside, mobiles and cameras are not allowed. We have to deposit our phones and other electronic items outside. The temple was built in the 10th century AD. It was suggested by a Kendupatna copper plate inscription of his descendant Narasimhadeva II. Anantavarman Chodaganga was of the Ganga dynasty. Originally he was a Shaivite, but then he converted to a Vaishnavite sometime after he conquered the Utkal region. Therefore he built the temple. We are going back a bit to leave our footwear and then join the queue. These problems are usual because of two-wheelers running. We left our footwear here, there. It is compulsory to leave your phones, cameras and all electronics there. They are not allowed in the temple strictly. You might be fined if you still take them inside. They say non-Hindus are not allowed in the temple, but I do not know how they check. No one asked us our ID proofs or names. I have feeling that they don't allow maybe foreigners or some Caucasians because of their skin color. I am fairly sure of this practice because I have observed this in Lingaraj temple as well. So we'll go on to the darshan. So we are back after the crazy darshan. It's a crazy darshan. Please be very careful when you go inside. People push from all directions and then cram you and then squeeze you inside. One more thing, once you go inside, there will be lots of priests, temple priests, who try to scam you for your money. They will say, I will do this puja, I will do that puja, you need to spend 500, 1000, whatever the number they quote. So be careful, only do what you want to do. It's important to stay informed. Now the crowd has lessened. This is where you go into the temple through. And then once you go into the temple, you come out from usually the south gate or the west gate. Just some more details about the temple. Food, or popularly known as Mahaprasad or Abhada, is served at the Jagannath temple. It is offered to the deity 6 times a day. This is very famous across the country, and devotees, once they come here, they make it a point to have the Mahaprasad. It is said that around 56 varieties of food are prepared every day in the temple. Once the food is offered to the Lord, it is given back to the pilgrims. We have done the darshan. Now we are going back. We took back our footwear. Now we are going back to the place where we board the bus. Then we go back to the car parking. The Rath Yatra is the annual festival that takes place in Puri. It is celebrated to commemorate the journey of Lord Jagannath, Lord Balbhadra and Devi Subhadra from the temple to the Gundicha temple. It is celebrated every year in the months of June or July during the monsoon season. The main attraction of the Rath Yatra is the procession of the 3 deities in the chariots, which are pulled by devotees from the Jagannath temple to the Gundicha temple. The chariots are massive and the construction begins several months in advance. So we are walking back. Ma, how was the darshan?
बहुत अच्छा था.
English.
Very
Good.
nice.
Very nice.
Very nice darshan.
Okay. We bought 2 bags and we have also taken the prasad in the bag. So we are walking back. We'll take the bus to the parking. After that, we will go to the beach for some time. The Rath Yatra is also significant because it is believed that anyone who pulls the chariot of Jagannath during the procession, he is blessed and absolved of all their sins. The procession of the chariots is accompanied by thousands of devotees who chant hymns and sing devotional songs. The atmosphere is festive and joyous, and people from all over India and the world come to witness the Rath Yatra. The Rathas, or the chariots, are very huge structures. They are 45 feet high and 35 feet square and takes about 2 months to construct. The Rath Yatra is also sometimes called Sri Gundicha Yatra because they go to the Gundicha temple. We have reached the bus point. We have boarded the bus now. This bus system is very convenient for the pilgrims. We can take the bus and go back to the parking, and from the parking to the temple. We are inside the bus. The bus is getting crowded more and more by the minute. Just another story before we leave Puri. The Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb ordered to close the temple, and if it would be reopened, he will demolish the temple in 1692. But then the locals requested the local Mughal officials who came to carry out the job to just close the temple, merely close the temple. It was reopened only after Aurangzeb's death in 1707. We have reached the Puri Beach, Sea Beach. You can see a small kid having a really good time. Do you also miss your childhood times at the beach? I'm going to have lemon tea here.
lemon tea. Lemon chai. Lemon tea.
Lemon chai. You can see from my face that I like it. Nothing like a hot cup of tea at the beach. Just realized that coincidentally it is a full moon night tonight. Tried to capture the moon with my phone camera. I don't think I was successful. Works for me though. This is what is called as jhalmudi. They sell at the beach, so we ordered one. I mix all spices and puffed rice into it, and then they give it a good shake. Also onions, vegetables, several types of masalas and some green chilies with some salt and chili powder, and they mix it and then they give it. So they call this as jhalmudi. Mudi means puffed rice and jhal means masala. So masala puffed rice. Look at the moonlight reflected on the water. My mom enjoying jhalmudi. If I would have been a poet, I would have written a poem looking at this scene. Camel rides are still happening even in the night. The camel walking into the moonlight. So we are going back. This is the toll gate. It takes around 1.5 to 2 hours to go back from Puri to Bhubaneswar. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it from my end. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more videos like this.